day today. Sun setting on a would be a bad weekend we had here in town. A lot of news going around lately. It's a video I didn't really want to contemplate making, but I think we're better make it anyway. For anybody who's a dog lover, this is going to be very upsetting. Okay, we're just, like I said, we're contemplating, basically, but we just ask our local subscribers and people, basically, not to dox any addresses, basically. I know it's been all over the media, basically, starting, basically, Saturday morning, all day today, and I just walked past earlier today. I had the camera with me. I was contemplating it. I decided I'm not going to do it anyway. It's just concerning, I know this house has been in the background in some of our walking videos, basically, and I have contemplated about thinking about going back into our videos and maybe taking some of those videos down, basically, but we ask our subscribers and viewers, don't dox any addresses anyway. If you do, I will take them down and you will be blocked from commenting on any videos, basically, on that. So, there was a bad, this is nothing new in this town. It just gets very upsetting when the reaction is very slow, basically. I didn't want to believe it because we walked past this house since we've been living up here for almost 10 and a half years, or going on 11, where every time we go out for a walk, all these years, including here on this channel, basically, we walked past this house, and the last, I think, 3 to 4 years, we did not even know that, not ourselves, but some of the neighbors knew, but it was a slow reaction, but there was a dog abuse case going around in town and all that stuff. So basically, it was just this one house, and I told Angie, I said, I think this house was in our background on a few of our videos, and to me, I have to go back 800 plus, whatever, how many vlogs we had. We're just contemplating about taking those videos down or put it in private, basically. But we just ask not anybody to dox any addresses on this channel. It's in the media, so it's posted in the media. But because of YouTube policies, because anybody who doxes any addresses it will be deleted, and those people will be blocked from commenting on videos. So please respect those people that was charged in this heinous crime. So what do you think about the situation?
It is a very, very sad situation.
Yeah, because I know we were lame on our video last night.
Yes.
It was probably lame because we were online, basically off and on all day, reading up the situation as it came across to us. Right?
Yes.
And people was going to want, I was contemplating not making this video because it didn't really involve in our lives.
But it involves where we live.
Well, no, it involves, it's in our community, but it was in our walking route. And I'm pretty sure that this house that we walked past for the last 10 and a half years, I almost said 15. Well, it could be 15 because we used to live south of that location too, basically. So, they say, according to people, they've been reporting these people for, what, last 3 years?
Or longer.
Or longer, but I think it was last 3 years. And I think the city got rid of animal control, what, about 3 years ago or so? Or how many years ago they got rid of animal control?
2 years.
2 years. So they basically did nothing on this situation.
This is why we need the people back.
Yeah, something like that. But don't have to spend a fortune to get it back either, right? No. Yeah, I was down there. I walked past the scene earlier today. I'm just standing here by the window watching the sunset, basically. Angie, a couple of our subscribers saw me today. I should say, I was going to say yesterday, but today. Really? And all that stuff. Yeah, they did. I gave them some business cards to pass out, but I don't want to talk about that. Basically, there was, I'm not going to put the article in the description box down below because it showed the address. That's how the media's already giving out the address anyway, here in town. And they said the residents had no power, water, or heat going to the residents. And I've been hearing, I kind of walked past the scene, kind of heard people that they've been complaining about this residence for the past 3 years. And we've been walking past this house basically in the last 11 and a half years or a little bit longer. When we used to live at the old location, we would come up this way to go see somebody, or have to come up here to do some shopping up here and all that stuff. But yeah, it was came down to 9 pit bulls. 8 of them survived. Blood and feces. The photos that they showed on the media, on local media TV, was very graphic. I even heard someone even threw up, basically. So we'll just, right now it's under investigation. They said 1 woman's charged, but they don't know about the second person involved. That detail, as I'm filming this video, is still up in the air. Basically, possibly charges be filed on them, but I also heard there was a rumor going on that the guy could be very vindictive. That's why we don't want to give out any addresses and all that stuff. And right now, some like the neighbors down there is somewhat kind of uneasy. Their relief, it's finally over. They've been complaining for whatever long it took and all that stuff. And some of the people who were complaining about them, I think they were a couple of our subscribers. I think they were, but I'm not for sure. So just don't give out too much information on this video. Don't dox any addresses or anything like that, because I don't want to end up taking it down and have to end up blocking from you from giving out. I know the address is posted in the media. I know that for a fact. Okay. I just was contemplating if we should take down the videos where we passed that house for so many times. Angie said we're not going to because it's hard to find and all that stuff. And probably someone says, well, how come you didn't notice anything? Well, we don't live down there. We just walk past it. So it's almost like you're oblivious to it. But only the people who lives in that general area was not oblivious to it. They knew about it. I think most of them reported about it and all that stuff. One guy told me a story down there. He said last summer, they said he was smelling the feces over his grilling of his steaks, and that was bad smell and all that stuff. That was in 90-degree temperatures and all that stuff. So that kind of tells you right there, something should have been done a long time ago and all that stuff. And I noticed some lady with a clipboard probably getting petitions to get animal control back in town, basically. Right now, all animal rescues are done through a private company, private person, and the Humane Society. And the Humane Society's got a lot of donations coming in because of the situation to help the dogs out, basically. But the dogs were covered in blood and feces. It was disgusting. I saw some of those photos. I almost went in the bathroom and hurled myself. Yes, one thing as YouTubers here in town, even we try to focus on our daily lives and all that stuff. Sometimes we can have something happen down the hall, which we did a video about a couple years ago of a serious situation. And I think after that video was done, I think the person that we was kind of hinting moved out a few months later. Right now, the rest of the family just moved out just recently, basically. They found a better place to live, stuff like that. But basically, they knew our habits and all that stuff because they watched us doing the videos on the patio anyway. So they knew we were kind of somewhat YouTubers anyway, and that. But when we did the guy who was doing the dumpster diving videos. Oh man, you got to go way back in that one. You had to go back to almost 2016 for those videos. Uh, the guy actually received help. Basically, he ended up receiving help. Well, actually, what we got the help was because of a karma called a stroke. He had had a stroke, so they kind of helped him out in the situation he was in, and of course, local law enforcement was aware of his living quarters anyway, and all that stuff. And it took when he received help and got the official eviction, they took months to clean out his apartment. I mean, literally months, clean out his apartment because he lived like a hoarder, basically. That's another thing we gotta think of. We gotta think about cutting back on some of our stuff here, Angie, one of these days too, as we get older, and that. So, otherwise, not much. We just had a blah video last night. We was just because it happened so close. Basically, I was kind of hoping it was on the other end of town or the other side of town that we don't normally walk or go past. But this was a residence that we went past really on a regular basis, on camera, off camera for the last. We've been doing YouTube for about 2.5 years. And basically, it comes down to we've walked past this residence for the last 11.5 years since we lived up here, basically. But they said the complaints has been going on for the last 3 years, and that was just before we started our channel. Basically, when the complaints get in. So, yep, we know the address is in the media. It's in our local. Online paper. We just asked not to put any links up, not to post any addresses, because you're going to find your guys being taken down and blocked if any of those addresses pop up. Okay, I just let people do their homework. Our local paper, our local media. It was on TV too, and like I said, right, Angie, the pictures were very graphic, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, you don't have to go that loud. Yeah, the pictures were very, very graphic and that. So, and our local Humane Society has received a lot of donations already. I wish I had a link I can give you guys down below. If you guys want to donate to our local Humane Society to help out with the remaining pit bulls. They were pit bulls mainly. 8 of them survived, mostly blood and feces, cuts and wounds and all that stuff, and totally, they claimed they were fighting, but more like it was just more abuse situations, basically. So I don't know all that details, but and there's some people that's kind of nervous with the situation if the person that she was living with is going to be seeking revenge or something like that. He said he's not a very nice person, but I don't know, I never met him and all that stuff, so I never met the people anyway. I was wondering why there was no lights. In fact, when I walk past at nights, literally at nights, it's almost like that's the only house I've never seen lights in for some reason. So I was thinking maybe they're just people that like to go out at night and stay home during the day. I don't know. Right now, we're going to wrap up this video. We're not going to end it the way we normally do, so we'll just go ahead and end it, right, Angie? But not normally we do, right? Okay, she's busy. I think she's reading up on some articles here. So she's going to read up on some more articles. I know there's a lot of rumors going on Facebook in our town on everything. So basically, what we're saying is what we are seeing in the media and what we are reacting, what we hear around town. Basically, I'll give you guys updates as soon as I find out myself. Basically, but why is it part of our I don't, like I said, we vowed to not be camera vigilantes here, so that's why I did not film in the area. Even there was media cameras in that area. I think a local TV station from the Quad Cities was up here doing a story and all that stuff. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I just was not going to do it. So maybe some other time, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. It's got to be pure coincidence if it's going to happen at all, okay? Right now, it's kind of been an upsetting weekend. That's why we had a blah video last night talk about on future live shows, which we're going to plan to do every Saturday, except for one Saturday in March. I'll let you guys know in that situation too. So keep an eye on that video, okay? When we do start doing live shows, I think Saturday around noon, I think it is. But it'll be one Saturday. The following Saturday, I don't think there will be a delayed version or an early version. We haven't decided yet, so we'll see what happens. Right now, we'll go ahead in this video. You know the routine. We're not going to say it. We'll just see you next time. It's an upsetting weekend. Just had to happen to one of our places that we always walk past. Basically 80% of the time, 90% of the time when we walk up and down our streets here in town. It's almost like it was right under our nose the last 3 or 4 years. Just never detected it because all we did was takes us about maybe less than 15 seconds to walk past that house and that. So it's really upsetting that it was under our noses all these years. But what do you say? Just going to have to find out one way or another way. But eventually, I might catch something on camera one of these days. But I just don't want to be a camera. I don't want to go out there intensely being a camera vigilante. I think I tried that one video and people didn't really care for it. So right now, we're going to cut out of here. We'll see you next time. Not a usual closing tonight. Sorry about that. But we'll just have the old wrap up here real quick here. We'll see you next time. Right, Angie? See you next time?
Next time, guys.
All right. We'll see you next time. We got to read up on more of this horrendous situation we just had this weekend.